Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Alan Wake, who just made it out of the mine. Which I cannot even begin to tell you how delighted I am about that fact. So let's continue down this trail. Oh, birds. Birds. Told you I don't have any bread for you, you scram. Scram, shoot. That's right. That's right. If only dealing with birds in real life was that easy. Okay. How we doing? There's a generator. Hey, robot generator friend. Long time no sees. Bobbing his head like a bobblehead. Yep.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Another cable car. I guess we rode one in one of the previous episodes before the massive 5-year break I took. So it seems. Okay, well this can only end well. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen to us on this trip. At all. See? Oh, fuck! Okay. Okay, yeah, this is a flare situation, just, you know, just to get our bearings. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Just try me, try me. I have flares for days. No. No car. That's a bad bird. Where are they? Don't see them. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I guess one of them hit the line? They probably gotta jump or do something about the situation. Or maybe we're totally fine. Speaking of totally fine, that's what you guys are about to not be. Now that you were fine to begin with. Just look at that freaking tracksuit, man. This guy's just... not a scholar of fashion. My God!
Shit.
Well, that's a whole different kind of train wreck. Alright, well that came out of nowhere. Can we summon the cable car again? I wanna go back! I wanna go back to the mine! Oh man. Oh, someone left the stove on. Hunting rifle. Some more ammo for us. Now we're talking. Oh! Was it you who left the stove on? No! Ooh, where did you get that police baton? Man, this is not... Ooh. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like being, you know, double teamed from both ends. There. There's a friend. He's hiding in the bushes. Can't hide from me. Like some too? Would you like some too? There. Oh, boy, do I love the fact that I made the decision to swap the shotgun for the hunting rifle. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. Okay. And we get more ammo as we go along. Who even needs to use the pistol? Cauldron Lake. Okay. The 8th deepest lake in the world. That's nothing to brag about, honestly. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in the volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity... Oh, that's when the mine caved in. And that's the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Really? Really? Cotton Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a certain central figure in many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Well, I can tell by the amount of possessed people we come across. All those people had to come from somewhere. A row bridge. Well, this can only go well. Assuming, I mean, talking from my experience with the cable ride, you know, transferring large ravines has gone swimmingly for us so far. Yeah, see? See? Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna... Tell you what, guys. I just like one of those. Oh, the bullet cam! Oh. Get absolutely shit on. Bang, bang. I shot you down. Bang, bang. These guys can dual wield. Why can't you? Alan, come on. Get with the times. There. Handled. Ooh, some yellow paint. Aha. This is yes, this is a chest indeed. And boy, do I love chests. Man, this creepy breathing is just 10 out of 10. Freaks me out, but it's good. Have a bit of a conflicting opinion there. Guess we go in this way. Shortcut! We're in Hunter Scopes. I think that's what that place called in DS2. Where all the creepy S&M dudes hang out. That makes no sense for somebody who has not played Dark Souls. Okay. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? I miss you, Tom. Tom. C. Is that a W or... I think that's a W and TZ. Cynthia Weather! That's the name? You talk to me on TV, Tom. You talk to me on TV, Tom. You talk to me via the GPS navigator, Tom. That's a very strangely situated ammo box. We probably definitely want to get out of here. If you can tell me of a single time when the building shaking boded well for our protagonist, or any protagonist for that matter, well, be my guest! Hello. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a pickle, isn't it? Okay. Well, first and foremost, that's a flare situation, and then you get your flare gun out and do something a bit like that. And there. Okay, we wanna reload. Goddamn, okay. Get a flare out. Get the oh! It was going so well. The dream was real. It's okay. Okay, well now we're armed with knowledge. And knowledge is the greatest weapon of all. Okay. So switch to the flare gun straight away. So don't waste time doing that. And get your flare ready. Flare ready, and then you just hit the middle mouse button. I said you hit the middle mouse button. You hit the middle mouse button. There we go. And then you do that. And we got ammo. We can afford to, you know, fire another one. There. All your friends are dead. All your friends are dead, Bear Grylls. I don't know why I called him Bear Grylls. He was wearing a, you know, a camo jacket. Speaking of camo, this guy blends in with the environment well. Should have, you know, should wait until winter for that one, but that's okay. There. Whew. Okay. Think we've done it? Don't cut yourself on that texture, man. It's pretty sharp. Reach the lookouts.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Interesting. Ooh, another page.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! Are you? Wait!
It's
Hey, I'm
me!
here. I'm coming!
Wakio!
No! Get away!
I thought you wanted to see me.
Lady!
Lady?
Didn't know who he was messing with.
Yeah, get him, Alice!
I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
Uh-oh.
We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, this is interesting. Ooh. Well, nice seeing you, know. Oh, that's the sound of a man's life ending. Don't let go of it! Oh, you idiot. Well, can't say I'm gonna miss that, fella. But what of Alan? I can't imagine diving is the best course of action for him now. Oh, no. You don't get to play the copyrighted music on this channel. No, please. I would really like to, you know, not do that. I would like to, yeah, end of episode 3. That's nice. Thank you. That's let's see the credits roll so we can skip this thing and not get copyright strikes. Yep. Come on. Oh my. Okay, yeah,
Previously on Alan
that's a
Wake.
skip.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Ooh, we're going straight into episode 4.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
No, I don't buy this for a second. We've been through that before.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative.
Who
Don't fuss.
is
You went through another rough period.
this guy again?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient.
I mean, we are in an episode. It's number
For a
4.
while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
You're suffering from a broken nose.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Yeah. Alright, well this has taken a turn I did not anticipate.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb.
It was
I
probably
felt like this
grog.
was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
I couldn't make my frame rate be stable. No, it's sedating my frame rate. Ah, God. Well, in any case, I thought, you know, I would like to have ended
Good evening, Alan.
the
Are we
episode
feeling better
in,
now? Feeling calm?
you know,
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla.
synchronized
with
with
you.
the
So
ending
shut
of
up.
the actual
I get the
episode in
message.
game, but
Loud and
we
clear.
have plenty more time on the clock
That's
here,
the
so we're gonna keep
spirit.
going.
You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Oh, it's nice to see the color coming back. That was
This
nice.
corridor is for patients.
Look at
Most
this
of them aren't here right now.
asshole.
Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
The Engaging New Book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow, explained in his own words, now available in bookstores across the country. Welp.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process.
What about this guy?
here
Is
at
he a
Cauldron
patient?
Lake Lodge. I
Suffering from
specialize in treating
the low
artists.
texture
I
syndrome?
bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we
What
can
are
get this
you
thing under
on?
control
Look at
if we
these
work together.
eyes. This guy,
way,
this
Alan.
man is stoned out of his mind. You have an elevator in a lodge? That is like... This is like the synonym, or the definition
Alan, from
of...
past experience with you, I know
unnecessary.
I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
No.
You're
Yes.
in a very vulnerable state until you understand.
You're in a very vulnerable state, being locked in this elevator with me, mister. If I could,
You're suffering
if I
from
could just
hallucinations,
left click,
paranoid
I would.
delusions, unusual
You don't
thinking,
even want
an
to know
obsession
what would
with
happen.
light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to
How do
stop
you know all this?
Go
On a
this way,
serious note,
I
though.
wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife,
Oh,
no one
think
was
fast.
killed. Your delusions are just a
If I could,
manifestation
man, I would.
of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been fighting all my life.
Supernatural conspiracy you have
And by all my
been
life, I mean all my life
You're a
that has
skeptic by
been
nature, Alan.
demonstrated in this short period of time that
Everything can be
this game
explained
encompasses.
logically.
What does it say? Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. T. Thomas Zane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. Cotton Lake Lodge, 1912. In Tenebras Cadere. That's Latin. I don't speak Latin, alas. That's a cool sun clock, though. Can't deny that. Oh, that's a gorgeous view.
I never get tired of this view.
Well, that's something we
Very
agree on at
isn't
least.
it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
I'll lead the
What I'm
way.
telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination.
You're gonna have a
Surprising,
prolapse
your
if you
profession.
don't shut up. That's gross.
Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
You mind
It's
picking up the
very
pace,
natural
man?
for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
And your recovery.
Come along. Let's
How's
go
that nose doing? Oh. Hello, Mr. Stone.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I
What
do love to
is
hunt.
this man
The
doing?
great outdoors, man versus nature. It's
Oh yeah, I do love to hunt as well.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
I'm pretty handy with a hunting rifle, to say the least.
Scary, scary, scary.
Oh, that's too good. Oh, this man looks like a giraffe.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough. as
Emerson
it is.
Fittipaldi, the Formula One champion. I'm a big fan.
You can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
Oh my
It's
god.
trash, of course, but it does
Judo chop.
To the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
This guy has a Space Invaders shirt. And what? Do you have sleeves on your pants? Look at that. What is this outfit? No, that's the Star Wars theme. That's the Imperial March. You can't sing that.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the
That's
typewriter
amazing.
in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to the Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule a visit beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy, and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Be a patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow, trademark, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them, but that's what I've been doing for the past, 10 minutes, mister.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh,
Man, I love board
what a
games.
Storm.
Something tells me you guys don't play by the rules, though.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... How should I put this?
Nice to see you, Mr. Anderson.
And 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Also, that's not how you
They
spell
even
Thor.
adopted new first names
Actually,
to
Thor,
complete the
excuse me.
image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
That's badass. I don't know what you're talking
In
about.
advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Much like my fist on your face.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Oh, the hand behind his back.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. No, he's
I mean, as long as you use the hammer you're currently using, I suppose that's alright.
He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The funny farm!
Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I don't even want to know where you kept that.
My
Can we
head
play
was
some
clearing
board
up,
games?
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
And that's when I back away
Leather
slowly.
patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll. Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch. She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch. And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag. She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does. We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god. Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady.
Ooh.
She knows what happened to that
Ooh.
other writer. She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you? Now, it was already open.
Look at that
And whose fault
ring
is
on
that?
this guy. That's a
We're
covetous
morally
gold
corrupt,
serpent ring.
disease-ridden,
This guy's
old and stupid.
This guy's
Doesn't
doing
mean he
some
had to open it all
farming.
the way, God damn it.
Nice synchronized, you know,
So
slump
tired.
there.
Built the farm close
Yeah, okay, I
to the
think
lake.
we better go.
Place of
I
power.
wasted enough time as it is. Okay.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can
Why
get
don't
to
you
your
give
room
yourself a
and
shot
Wake.
of morphine? You're gonna need it. For future. That's right. Okay. Ooh.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
All right. What is this? That's a QR code. What the hell? That's novel. In case you guys, you know, wanna try it, there it is. I'll keep it steady for a moment. You can scan the damn thing if you wanna. That's pretty weird. Okay.
Hartman had
Ooh, a
mentioned
train
the power
radar.
had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay, that's all right. Back to the room, I suppose.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be
Yeah,
cool,
shaking. Doing a great job shaking so far. I like it.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hand? Here's a friendly poke.
Oh my god.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well,
Okay.
things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Well, there's a manuscript page for us. Okay.
Store. I'm taking it.
What have
Sinclair
you?
looked
What have you gone and
I
done?
loved her. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Welp.
Come out and face the music.
That's the
Bert.
biggest.
It's time to pay the
That's the
piper.
biggest keychain I've seen
I
in my
had to
entire
get to
life.
Hartman's
Maybe
office.
you could
He had
come
taken
out and
all my
be our
manuscript
wrinkled
pages.
adult
That's where he'd been keeping them.
asses for us. Since you're so tough, Birch.
Oh, he's gone.
We were on the run,
It's gone.
man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
I guess we're going this way. Oh, hello. What's this about?
The markings on the tape said they were recordings
okay.
Hartman had made at the session.
Okay.
I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Well, this is perfectly normal, you know, for a mental patient to draw something like that. Okay. That's two bears high-fiving. A classic. Yeah, alright. Let's give it a spin.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time.
I'm so mad I'm having fun! I hate fun!
Not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
Wow.
Because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't
Slightly
just barge out of.
masochistic there, lady.
But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
Oh, that's what we heard on the phone.
Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No,
That's what we heard on the phone.
I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone.
That's a man's job to get in, you know.
Because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words.
Yeah.
It had been a cut-up of this, just a recording.
There's more.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as usual.
Wow!
However, once Wake arrived and started writing
American healthcare, am I right?
Rudolph,
Ooh, topical.
he's producing
Coincidence.
extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the painting...
You haven't heard of an illustrator before in your adult life?
I wish I could say the
Mr.
same
Hartman?
about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
What an asshole. Yeah, and besides, he mentioned that he wants a payment for his work. Imagine that. Okay.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, this is like the best and worst scenario ever. Two of the worst characters in the game fighting each other.
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the
Wow,
law,
extremely
and
rude.
if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
I said good day. Well, at least he knows how to hold his own against a jerk like that.
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
Oh, that's the dude!
In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge.
Also, who takes a photo like that? That is like the worst
Kidnapper. Hartman
the
had been
worst
playing
family photo ever. Like, here is the lodge, and also his residence, but mostly the lodge. Yes, Mr. Stone, true to his name, as ever. And in fact, I think he's shared his medicine with the rest of the crew.
I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there?
Is that?
I hear you just fine.
Is that?
What, is this how you get your pick target?
Wait, is that Barry?
I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy
Barry?
What?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
What are you
to
doing
get
here?
to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me a room
Where's the cat out of
but
me?
they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
Well, that's
What?
totally, that's
What's the
like
cutout?
extremely not
I
okay.
stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did
Oh
to
my
us.
god.
That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
This freaking guy. Okay. Well, in any case, I think this is gonna do it for today's episode. We are pushing the envelope here very much. So I guess this is gonna do it for today, like I said. And tune in a couple of days for more misadventures of Mr. Alan Wake. Excuse me, award-winning writer, Mr. Alan Wake. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.